Welcome to our guide on Beijing, one of the most vibrant cities in the world. I mean, you know a place is popping when it has a population bigger than most countries. We're talking serious hustle and bustle, folks, but hey, don't let that scare you off. Beijing is a city of contrasts. Ancient history bumping shoulders with modern skyscrapers, peaceful temples hidden in the shadows of crazy karaoke bars. In this video, we'll explore the population dynamics because who doesn't love a good population dynamic? Famous spots to visit, exciting things to do, and a few things you might want to avoid. Because let's be real, even the most amazing cities have their quirks. Think of it like your friend who's the life of the party, but sometimes forgets where they parked their car. We all have them, so buckle up, grab your chopsticks, and get ready to explore Beijing. Okay, let's talk numbers for a second. Beijing has a population of over 20 million people. That's like cramming the entire population of Australia into one city. Can you imagine the queues for brunch? And the competition for parking? You'd think finding a parking spot in Beijing would be harder than finding a decent politician, but hey, at least there's public transport. But here's the thing about Beijing. It's not just about the sheer number of people, it's about the diversity. You've got folks from all walks of life, speaking different languages, rocking different styles. It's like a United Nations General Assembly, but with better food. And the energy? Electric. It's like the city itself just drank 3 espressos. So when you're wandering through the streets of Beijing and you're feeling a little overwhelmed by the crowds, just remember you're experiencing the beating heart of one of the most dynamic cities on Earth. Embrace the chaos. No trip to Beijing is complete without a visit to the Great Wall of China. I mean, it's called the Great Wall for a reason, people. It's not the kind of okay, slightly impressive wall. No disrespect to any slightly impressive walls out there. This thing is a beast. Built over centuries, the Great Wall stretches for thousands of miles, snaking its way across mountains and deserts like a stone dragon. Standing on top of it, looking out over the vast expanse, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. And maybe a little bit of fear, thinking about the people who had to build this thing without the help of, modern construction equipment. But hey, let's be honest, the best part about visiting the Great Wall is getting that epic selfie to make all your friends jealous. Just maybe lay off the filters. The wall is impressive enough on its own. It doesn't need your help. Next up, we're stepping back in time to the Forbidden City, home to emperors for over 500 years. Now, you might think with a name like Forbidden City, it'd be all doom and gloom, but trust me, this place is stunning. Golden roofs, ornate temples, courtyards that go on for days. It's like walking onto the set of a historical drama. And the history, don't even get me started. This place has seen it all, power struggles, lavish banquets, probably a few karaoke nights gone wrong. Okay, maybe not that last one. But you get the idea. Just a heads up, there's a strict dress code. So leave your I Heart Beijing tank tops and flip-flops at the hotel, unless you want to become the subject of a new exhibit, tourists who didn't read the rules. Even emperors need a break from ruling, so they built the Summer Palace, a sprawling complex of gardens, temples and lakes. It's like a royal retreat, but instead of infinity pools and swim-up bars, they had, more temples and gardens. Hey, different strokes for different emperors, right? The Summer Palace is the perfect place to escape the city buzz. Stroll through the gardens, take a boat ride on Kunming Lake and just soak up the tranquility. And if you close your eyes, you can almost hear the whispers of emperors past, plotting their next move or maybe just complaining about the Wi-Fi. But seriously, the Summer Palace is a must-see. It's a reminder that even in the midst of a bustling city, you can still find peace and beauty. Or at least a really nice gazebo. All right, let's talk food, specifically Peking duck. This isn't your average takeaway duck, my friends. We're talking crispy, golden brown skin, juicy meat, and a flavor that will make you want to lick the plate. Don't worry, we won't judge. The best part, it's a whole experience. The duck is carved tableside, and you get to wrap it up in thin pancakes with spring onions and a sweet bean sauce. It's like a delicious DIY project, but instead of ending up with a wonky bookshelf, you get a mouthful of pure culinary bliss. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. And if they could talk, they'd probably say, "Finally some decent food around here." Now, Even the most amazing cities have their downsides, and in Beijing it's the traffic. Imagine a sea of cars, scooters, and those little three-wheeled things that I'm pretty sure are powered by magic, all vying for the same patch of road. It's enough to make a saint question their sanity. Rush hour in Beijing is like a contact sport. The only rule, don't get honked at, and trust me, you will get honked at. So do yourself a favor and avoid rush hour like you'd avoid a karaoke night with your tone-deaf uncle. Stick to public transport or explore the city on foot. Your eardrums will thank you. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this guide helpful. Beijing is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. The energy, the history, the food, it's an experience unlike any other. Just remember to pack your walking shoes, your appetite, and maybe a little bit of patience for that traffic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. And if you've got any tips on surviving Beijing rush hour, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, happy travels.